Okay guys, we're looking at a book, photography book by a photographer from LA, Estevan Oriol. LA Portraits, he's got a few different books. I think this is one of the only ones that I saw that was in stock. It was on his eBay site. Supposedly it was in stock, but it wasn't, so I had to wait. I waited at least 4 weeks. I think it was like maybe 4 or 5 weeks to get this because it came from Italy, and they were doing a reprint. So anyway, this is the first look at the book, and quality of the book is pretty good. I like the quality of it. Kind of a cool shot. This is what he's known for, kind of low-riding gangster culture. Saw his movie on Netflix that kind of motivated me to check out his book. I wanted to see what he was all about. Shoots all on film. He's been shooting since the early mid-90s. It's kind of a cool shot. I like this shot. Gangster, lowriders. Here's another cool one. A lot of shallow depth of field. It's got a proof sheet here. So the movie was real good. The Netflix documentary was real good. It was directed by him as well. I like this layout. It's pretty clean. Kind of reminds me of my wedding albums, the way I used to lay them out. Similar to this. This little sloppy border here. Full bleed on this side. That's clean. It's a mix of color and black and white shots in here. This one here, I don't know. It's a little tight. I don't like how there's no white space around this sloppy border. I think if it would have been a smaller image, this would look a lot cleaner. The bleed is cool. Double bleed here, pretty cool. Like this shot, pretty cool shot. Very raw and gritty, that's his style. He's not a real technical photographer from what I understand, but you don't really need to be if you're just shooting available light and shooting kind of photojournalism. I like the borders, but again, I don't like the lack of white space around this image. It's a cool shot though. Looks like 1600 pushed to 3200 possibly. Very grainy. But I like having some white space. It makes the design cleaner. And with clean design, you get a higher quality product. So he's documenting the gangster lowrider culture. This guy's in the documentary, I believe. Looks like he's got some drugs in his mouth or something. He has a good Instagram page too. A lot of images on his Instagram. I mean, this guy's been shooting a lot since the mid-90s. He went on tour with Cypress Hill and some other acts. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see more of his music, concert photography. I'm not sure why I got this book. I think it was the only one available. I think that's why. All the other ones were sold out. So it sounds like he's doing well, man. Congrats. I'm happy for him, man. Somebody with no real photography background training that's getting the amount of exposure he's getting is awesome. Versus all these YouTubers, young YouTubers who are making a name for themselves just by making YouTube videos. This guy actually was in the freaking front lines doing the work, you know? Anyway, cool shot. Total gangster image. This looks like a wedding here. I wish it was a little sharper though, man. Actually, I wish this was a lot sharper. This was cool, I like that. Pretty cool. Modelo, got the Modelo there. This is a cool shot. You can tell this is sharp. But from a photographer point of view, professional photographer point of view, technically, it's not the best for sure. But the subject matter is definitely really cool. Spending $80 on this book though, don't think it's worth $80, that's for sure. But I'm happy to support him. I like his story. As a photographer, I'm happy to see him, capture this lifestyle culture and be successful at it. But definitely I like what he does, and I want to see more of it. I probably looked at hundreds on his Instagram page. Anyway, man, it's good to see another photographer, especially one without a formal education, come out with a book and succeed, have a successful career. So props to Estevan. All right, guys, thanks for checking out the channel. Till next time, see ya. Mark Hopkins.